Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. I'm your host, and this is where we turn your ambitions into actionable plans. Through proven strategies, personalized goal roadmaps, and a focus on progress, I'll guide you in breaking down big goals into milestones you can achieve. Each episode delivers practical tools to help you stay on track and make real progress towards your goals. Ready to start accomplishing? Let's dive in. Welcome back to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. I'm Desiree Stapleton González, founder of Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, Harvard-certified business strategist, PMP-certified project manager, and fractional COO, seen in Forbes, Entrepreneur, Business Insider, and 50-plus publications. And if you have ever stopped working on a goal, even one that really mattered to you, and then it felt like it was too late to pick it back up, this episode's for you. Because the truth is, falling off track doesn't mean you failed. It just means something in your process stopped working. So today, we're going to walk through how to get back on track without starting from scratch and without beating yourself up in the process. Okay? So let's start with this. Everyone falls off sometimes. Even the most organized, consistent people have seasons where focus is nowhere to be found. Okay? Sometimes something changes. Maybe your priorities shift. Maybe your schedule fills up, or maybe there just isn't enough energy there. And that's normal. What matters more than how did I fall off is how do I get back in? And that's exactly what we're going to break down today. So, the first step is to pause and reassess. Before you jump right back into doing, stop and ask yourself, does this goal still matter to me? Because sometimes what you started 6 months ago doesn't fit anymore. And that is okay. There's no point in forcing yourself to chase something that no longer aligns with where you are now. But if it does still matter, if it still feels unfinished, then you don't need a reset. You need a restart strategy. And in that case, the second step is to figure out where it went off track. What actually caused the loss of momentum? Was it unclear structure, too many moving parts, competing priorities? Usually there's one specific friction point that threw you off. Once you name it, you can fix it. For example, maybe you stopped because the goal felt overwhelming. In that case, your plan was too big. Maybe you stopped because you got discouraged. That probably means you weren't seeing progress fast enough because you weren't measuring the right things. Or maybe you got distracted, and that's a signal that accountability was missing. When you understand why it stopped, you know exactly what to change next. Okay? The third step is to lower the barrier to re-entry. Don't try to make up for lost time. Okay? The best way to rebuild momentum is through one clear, achievable action. Something so simple you can't talk yourself out of it. If your goal was to get back into a writing routine, your next step might be opening the document and writing one paragraph. If your goal was consistency at the gym, it might be going once, not 5 times, just once. That first action reactivates the process and rebuilds trust with yourself. Once you follow through once, your brain remembers, okay, I can still do this. Then comes the rebuild. Now that you started again, look at what kind of structure will keep it going this time. Do you need weekly check-ins, a better tracking method, a clearer schedule. The mistake most people make after restarting is trying to get back to the exact same system that failed them the first time. Don't do that. Rebuild your system around what you know now, not around what you used to think would work. This is where you put accountability and feedback in place. Accountability keeps your goal visible. Feedback tells you what's actually working. Both matter if you want this to last. Finally, let's talk about adjustment. If you start to lose traction again, it does not mean you're back at square one. It just means you need to tweak the system again. Maybe your timeline needs more breathing room. Maybe you need fewer goals at once. Maybe you just need to see smaller wins more often. Adjustment is how you stay consistent over time. The people who accomplish their goals aren't the ones who never mess up. They're the ones who know how to recover quickly when they do. So to recap, if you've fallen off track, you're not behind. You're just between attempts. Okay? Pause and reassess what still matters. Find the point where things went sideways. Start small to rebuild momentum. Put the right structure around it this time and adjust as you go. That's how you move forward without starting over. Okay? And if you want a structured system that helps you stay consistent, one that gives you the accountability and the feedback and the clarity to keep progress measurable, you can find it inside Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the program. And you can visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com to learn more. I'm Desiree Stapleton at González, and this has been Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Stay committed. Keep taking those small daily steps and watch your goals turn to reality. For more resources and personalized support, visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.